warning about a popular shopping app that offers deals that are seemingly too good to be true.
We're talking about Temu.
Goods, really cheap goods that arrive on your doorstep in days. So many of the sales sound too good to be true.
But it is a marketplace of some 25 million goods, from perfume to trainers to toys to homeware to children's equipment. And their strap line really is that they're 70% cheaper than all other retailers.
Temu Tech Finds, Part 1.
What I order versus what I got, Part 1.
Temu. I love Temu. It comes with a huge ethical, financial, consumer warning.
I'm sure just like me, you've come across probably countless ads, endless ads on your YouTube feed, on your TikTok feed, on your Instagram feed from a very low cost Amazon-like company by the name of Temu. Their selling point is a low cost of their products that they can ship directly to you by cutting out the middleman. They have insanely low prices, flashy reward schemes, and they've managed to outsell the likes of Amazon and Wish. Temu claims it's because they help people shop like billionaires. But how exactly are they overtaking a big corporate giant like Amazon? Well, since its birth in 2022, Temu has become one of the most popular and successful online retailers in the world. In 2023, Temu spent an estimated $21 million on a Super Bowl ad where it encouraged consumers to shop like billionaires, and was proven to be a very successful campaign with hundreds and hundreds of millions of views on their YouTube channel. That, with using a mix of influencers and celebrity endorsements, their marketing spending must be in the millions. TikTok was flooded with endorsements from influencers who receive free products, and of course encourages their fan base that the price is low and that the quality is high. Sharing the app with your friends gives you credits that you can use to buy more products from Temu, which encourages users to get their friends to join, and the cycle repeats and repeats. Celebrity endorsement, of course, is a very expensive but extremely effective tool to get people to join the app. TikTok is flooded with these types of videos on people's feeds, giving them the impression that Temu is popular and huge and that you should be part of that. Now, unfortunately, celebrity influence has a big impact on people and is extremely effective. Temu uses games in their apps that comes with rewards if you play, which again increases user engagements and manipulates the consumer into believing that they are being rewarded, when in reality it is a tool to get you to spend more on their products. The game gets progressively more difficult, in which you have to return several times a day to complete it. This in turn makes the consumers see more products they might not have seen otherwise, and this method is called gamification. And it's a sneaky but very effective tool that increases user engagement as well as user spending. The more you use the app, of course, the more products that you see and the more you're obviously going to spend. Even using a reward system that gives you a dopamine hit makes you addicted and makes you want to come back for more. They encourage people through a reward system called the affiliate program, which effectively works like a pyramid scheme where you're incentivized to get more people to join the app. The more you can get people to join the app through your referral, the more discounts and deals that you can get, and you can also earn a commission on orders that are made through your referral on products. So as a result, if a small TikToker promotes a product on your FYP, it's generally because they are getting paid a commission to do so, not generally because they actually believe in the product that they are selling. So using gamification, rewards and extreme discounts are extremely effective, and by cutting out the middleman in the process as well, it's hard for consumers battered by inflation not to be enticed with Temu. Temu is owned by a Chinese company by the name of PDD Holdings. PDD Holdings also owns a app by the name of Pinotto, which was founded in 2015, which essentially is the same as Temu but in China, and the last few years they've become known to have shitty treatment of their staff along with apparent data theft. With the help of COVID in 2020, it expanded to over 750 million users in China, and they quickly became a billion-dollar company. They currently have an estimated 17,000 employees who are reportedly forced to work insane hours, with some reporting over 300 hours a month, and in some cases workers have died from pure exhaustion, or in other cases from suicide. People who spoke out against the company tend to be fired. In China, the culture is that people are expected to work 12-hour shifts 6 days a week, but PDD pushed beyond that to the point where employees were effectively living in their crowded offices, where your life was essentially your job. But the shady practices with Pinotto doesn't stop there. The main issue is with your data. They claim it's protected. However, cybersecurity researchers who analysed the company's Android app found that it's laced with invasive malware that exploits Android vulnerabilities to take control of users' devices, gaining access to data from other apps, changing system settings, and monitoring people's digital activity in various numbers of ways. Former employees have claimed the reasoning is because they want to increase sales by monitoring consumers and competitors. Now, Google has since banned the Bonobo app, but it's still available for Android users on local app stores. The reason this is so scary is because Bonobo is owned by the same company that runs Temu. So who's to say that they aren't using the same tactics in the Western markets with Temu? I guess time will tell on that. But since I personally tried Temu, they have sent me constant emails and notifications trying to entice me to use their app, offering me more discounts and rewards. So I had to actually delete the account, and other users have reported the same issue. It's also very important to mention as well that the Chinese Communist Party owns a percentage of the PDD holdings, and because PDD of course owns Pinotto as well as the Temu app, and because we've seen how ineffective they are with your data and how they basically just farm your data away, it's pretty safe to say that Temu do the same thing. And that also means that Temu as well as Pinotto give access of their data to, most likely to the CCP. The Chinese government essentially have access to your data if you use these apps. Temu can continue to also undercut Amazon because they have the money from PDD holdings, and although they can undercut Amazon with the low prices, they probably won't last forever. Like, Temu has also received countless complaints from its users over the quality of the products, with people starting to see just how much they're actually getting scammed. People who complain about no-show products, bad customer service, or major delays in the delivery of their products, as well as terrible delays in getting refunds, and just overall shitty behaviour on their part. Temu has been sued by many companies who have claimed that Temu has sold products that is complete rip-off of their products. The cheap, fast-paced and land-fitting products with poor quality, along with the uses of gamification, social media influencers, ad campaigns to get people sucked in. But at the end of the day, it's just simply too good to be true. Using targeted ads with your data, spamming you, trying to entice you to come back for more and more. Their parent company, which is partly owned by the CCP, to give access to your data isn't exactly appealing for people, nor should it be. Not to mention the alleged abuse of their workforce, as well as products found to have toxins in them. Temu is shady as fuck, and if you have their app, you should delete and not partake. And hopefully with time this app can become completely obsolete. The fact that they get away with these practices without any real pushback, especially not in China, makes me feel like they aren't going anywhere anytime soon. And with such effective methods being used by Temu in the West, it's only a matter of time before they take over the world market. Big corporations like Amazon should use their lobbying power to convince the American government that legislation needs to pass, because right now Temu is completely outperforming them and doing so in completely unethical ways. One thing that makes Temu kind of stand out a bit from Amazon as well is that it focuses on its own branding more so than specific brands that are popular in the West, where Amazon, although has its own branding, doesn't actually take a huge percentage of their sales. A lot of their sales comes from well-known brands in the West. And because Temu can offer free shipping without any sort of subscription plan, people are willing to wait for their products longer as a result. However, Amazon's extensive product range, reliable delivery and customer service still actually keeps their consumer base quite loyal. Although only time will tell with that. With the increase of cost of living and inflation, more and more people are being convinced to use companies like Temu because they simply just can't afford the likes of Amazon anymore. Also, besides the fact that PDD Holdings actually moved their headquarters from China to Dublin in Ireland, where I live, is quite concerning as well. But that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe as always if you enjoyed the video. Have you ever bought any Temu products yourself? What was the quality like? Did you have any issues, or were you happy? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.